Welcome, everyone, to this webinar. We are so excited to have an amazing panelist team. I'm going to introduce them really quickly, and then we will get started. So again, welcome. We value our members. You're not just a customer, you're a valued member and owner of the United States Senate Federal Credit Union. So I just want to say I'm Kim Fridley, Membership Development Analyst here at the Credit Union. We have Carrie Lazar from our marketing team. And we also have Milton. You should be very familiar with Milton if you've attended any of our weekly Wednesday webinars, and Jarnika from our membership development team. We have a very, very special guest with us. We have our very own CEO, Mr. Tim Anderson. Tim has a really long history with our credit union. He served as the EVP and Chief Retail Officer, and then assumed the role of President and CEO of the United States Senate Federal Credit Union. He possesses over 30 years of senior executive and management experience at large banks and credit unions, and I can honestly say Tim is an amazing leader. So I am going to now, and we may even have Troy Anderson, who is our executive vice president of our retail department here at the credit union. So again, welcome. We just want to introduce you to our credit union as new members and welcome you to the credit union family. So I'm going to turn it now over to Milton. Take it away, Milton.
Hey, Kim, thank you so much for the introduction. And again, we want to thank you all for making time and being here with us on this lovely, I would say it's getting a little warmer compared to yesterday. So it's not as cold if you're in DC. So that's a great thing. But before I dive into the presentation, as Ms. Freely alluded to, we have the great privilege and honor to have our CEO, Mr. Tim Anderson, who would like to address you all for a few minutes. And welcome you all again to this amazing family, the United States Senate Federal Credit Union family. And again, we are so glad, so happy that you chose to become a member here with us. So, Mr. Anderson, I'm going to hand it right over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Milton. Thank you, Kim, for that incredible introduction. Obviously, been with the credit union for a while, and when I hear the introduction, I'm always wondering, wow, who is she really talking about? But thank you all, and it's such a pleasure to join you and welcome our members. That's always something that I enjoy doing, coming before our members, spending time with our members. And so I just want to say welcome to the United States Senate Federal Credit Union. As previously mentioned, I'm Tim Anderson, and I'm the CEO. One of the things that is always just it's like a hallmark for this credit union. And that is always putting our members first, because we've coined the phrase around here, no members, no credit union. So again, welcome to this family. Welcome to a credit union that will always put you first. With my senior team, we just went through, for example, like our budget cycle and talking about some of the things in 2026. And we always have things that we want as department leaders and things that we desire, but I always drive them back to our general principle. And it's a guiding principle, and that is what's best for our members and what's best for our credit union. So again, welcome. The United States Senate Federal Credit Union has been around since 1935. Actually, this year, we are celebrating our 90th year. I often like to say that we were born out of the Great Depression back in 1935, when 9 United States Senate employees, including one senator, pooled together their resources, $45, $5 each, to start the United States Senate Federal Credit Union. We've grown by leaps and bounds since 1935, and but one thing that has remained constant, it still takes just $5 to start a membership here, and that was started 90 years ago with those 9 United States Senate employees. So again, welcome the credit union here now going into 2026. We're very sound. We lay our hats on stability, financial stability, security, those things that we know our members look for, providing all the financial services that you need. So we've grown now to just under 1.6 billion, about 1.5 billion in assets from that $45 investment. And it's all because of you, our members. We put you first with everything that we do. So again, it's always a pleasure to come before you. And I just want to say welcome to the United States Senate Federal Credit Union. We look forward to serving you, all of your financial needs. Anything that you need, we can provide. I often say when I make a parallel between our banking friends, anything a bank can do, and I came from the banking side, anything a bank can do, your credit union can do also. So use us. We're here for that, and always call upon us when you need us. Again, welcome to the United States Senate Federal Credit Union.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Steve, for those great remarks. And again, we're so honored that you know that you had took this opportunity to come in and welcome all of the new members. And one thing that I did wanted to piggyback on what Tim said, as he stated, you know, we were established in 1935 in the middle of the Great Depression, and it took 9 Senate employees that each one of them pulled $5 each, and with $45, you know, the credit union. I mean, the United States Senate Credit Union became a reality. And a fun fact, those $5 is still the same minimum balance requirement in order to become a member of the credit union. So you all know that because that's what we require you in order to become a member here with the credit union. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and turn off my camera so that we can focus on the presentation. And let's go ahead and dive in, get started, and again, just share a little bit of the history about us. You know, one thing that I want to leave right off the bat, and that is that when you become a member, you're not a customer. In fact, it's the opposite, because we are a nonprofit. And again, let me make sure that that is clear. And you're hearing this right. We are a not-for-profit organization. So what that means that when you become a member, you actually become a value member and owner of the credit union. And our goal, again, is to be there for you in every step of the way. So in summary, you know, we want to become your credit union for life. Whether you're looking for your most basic banking solutions, or if you want to look for opportunities to borrow, if you need resources and tools, we are here for you. And that again was the foundation as to why we were established. So again, thank you all so much for making time and being part of this amazing family that is called the United States Senate Federal Credit Union. With that being said, we'll go ahead and take it to the next slide, because I'm pretty sure you know, for some of you that recently joined, you may be in the DC area, or you may not be in the DC area. But if you are outside of the DC, and if you know people that are outside DC, but they're still haven't given us an opportunity, I want you to know that one of the biggest myths that we always like to, you know, clear up every time we have this opportunity, and that is to let you know that you don't have to be in DC in order to do banking with us. As a matter of fact, you can live anywhere and then you'll still be able to take advantage of all the products and services that we offer. And how we do that, again, by giving you all the resources. Whether if you're in DC, yes, you can come and see us in person. We have 4 amazing locations that you can come in, and then you have somebody to talk to in person. But if that's not the case, then guess what? You can reach us via the contact center. Obviously, our online banking is the most popular way to do banking with us here. We have a platform, a top of the line, a platform where you can do your online banking 24/7. And if you ever need to have access to cash, well, guess what? We are there for you. We have a network of over 100,000 ATMs nationwide, means that you can go ahead and withdraw money without paying a lovely ATM fee, which I'm sure if you recently used a foreign ATM, one that is not related to your financial institution, you probably paid anywhere between $3 to $5 just for using that foreign ATM. With us, you don't have to worry about that. But then again, if you ever want to go ahead and walk into a physical branch and you happen to be outside of the DC area, don't worry about that because we also have you covered. We are part of an amazing co-op share branch network that gives you access to a little over 5,000 branches nationwide, and that is outstanding. And then going back to the ATMs, I wanted to show you all this graph here really quick. The reason being is because, as you know, the biggest bank in the nation, it is Bank of America. Both Bank of America and Chase, they go hand in hand in terms of size and the number of branches, the physical branches they have across the U.S. And as you can see here, they roughly have about 16,000 ATMs. And if you heard what I said on my previous slide, in terms of ATM access, and again, this is fee-free ATM access. As you can see, they had nothing on us. So again, it kind of goes to show the difference, of what it's like to be a member of this amazing credit union compared to other financial institutions. So we are an extremely great resource for you, especially if you are in the field of saving money and putting the money to work for you. We want to provide you with the right tools and the access that you deserve in order to do your day-to-day banking. And speaking of banking, as I stated, nowadays, we can proudly say that we actually have members in every single state and abroad. Get that. Every single state. We have members from all the 50 states and those that live outside of the US. And how we can do that is again by giving you this amazing resource, which is our online banking access. Whether you are using it on your desktop, laptop, or smart devices. You have all the tools that you need, whether it's a deposited a check, whether you need to make a transfer, submit a bank-to-bank transfer, you name it, you're able to do that. Let's say you ran into a hiccup and you need to dispute a transaction or somebody got a hold of your card or account. Then guess what? There's no need for you to walk into a branch or call us. You can actually do all of that inside this amazing tool that we have available for you. And this is just great. We also have a messaging system that you can send us a message at any time through the banner conversation. And again, this is just a little bit of everything that we offer here at the credit union that makes banking so easy regardless of where you live. And before I move on to the next slide, I did wanted to, because I think we might have missed this at the beginning, but I do want to say that if at any point during this presentation, if you have any questions, feel free to submit those through the chat, or we have a Q&A feature on this on Zoom that you can use. And feel free to submit your questions or comments or any concerns that you may have. We will be more than happy to answer. As a matter of fact, we actually have a commitment as part of the weekly Wednesday webinar team. Our commitment is that we will answer every question that you may have before we let you go this afternoon. So again, don't be shy. We love interacting with our members whenever, especially when we're doing this type of presentations. All right. With that being said, moving on. Now that you remember, and let's say you need to open up something different. I know for the most part, just about everyone that became a member recently with us, one of the reasons why you might have joined was because of you needed a government shutdown loan. And that is something also that I want to emphasize a little bit before I dive in. And again, you know, we are always there for our members in good and in uncertain times. And if that is you, that you decided to give us an opportunity because you were going through the government shutdown and your check was impacted, and you thought of us or you saw us somewhere, or somebody told you about us, and again, we're so thankful that you did and you gave us that opportunity, and that's what we're all about. And as my colleague here likes to say, Kim, we are people helping people, and that's our mission as always. And with that being said, now that you're a member, and let's say you want to open and or explore additional products, you can do that with the tip of your hand, online or on your smart devices. And whether it is if you want to explore a new account, could it be a savings product? We have money market accounts, we offer CDs, you name it. Or maybe you wanted to look and see, what kind of loan options we have. If you had too many loans and you want to consolidate one, you can do that again using your online banking portal to submit any type of loan. When I say any, I mean really any. So again, make sure that you play with your online banking, explore all the different tools and features that we have available for you. But again, we like to make banking as easy as possible. And as you can see, the last one here, it says apply for a credit card. Um, I want you to know that we have two amazing credit cards here at the United States Senate Federal Credit Union. One of them being the Smart Rate and the other one being the Smart Rewards credit card. These two credit cards are very popular in our community for many reasons. One of them, and I want to say, I don't know if it's the most popular one, but it's definitely one of the top reasons as to why our cars are popular, and that is we do not charge any annual fees or balance transfer fees. Get that. We do not charge any balance transfer fees. For many financial institutions, you're talking about a 2, 3, even 4% fee for every time you do a balance transfer between credit cards. Over here, we don't believe in that. We are, in fact, like I said, we are the opposite. We want to help you achieve your financial goals. And one of the ways to do that is by eliminating some of those fees that you normally will see in other places. So again, there is no balance transfers fee. There's no cash advance fee. That is another big one too. And then God forbids that you happen to be in a little bit of a pickle and you need to use your card, but you don't have enough credit available. We won't penalize you if you ever go over the limit. So again, just a couple of things here that I want you to know. And most important, our interest rate is out there with one of the best in the market. I want you all to know that national average interest rate right now, it is almost touching the 30% mark. Yes, you heard that right. We are seeing a lot of credit card companies that are introduction or after your promotional period ends, they are going to be charging you in the 28, 29% annual percentage rate. That is insane. With us, the most you will ever pay in terms of interest on any of our loans, including credit cards, it will not go beyond 18%. And depending on which card you choose here, if you go with the smart rate is actually going to give you the lowest rate that you possible. The smart rewards, that will be a slightly higher, but again, it's very, very much similar to the smart rate. And I'm talking about 14% or below. And so get that. And also something else before I forget, in the event that you miss a payment, because it happens, we're not perfect. And I can include myself. I might have forgotten to make my credit card payment on time. And if that ever happens to you, we will not penalize you for by increasing your rate just because you miss your payment. So that's something that we do not do. So again, just many reasons as to why you might want to explore or credit cards here at the credit union. And again, if you're in the market of buying a car, don't look too far because your credit union family here has you covered as well. The rates as of now, they are as low as 4.24% on the annual percentage rate. Again, 4.24, and this is as of December 1st. I know the Feds are to be meeting here in a couple of weeks before the end of the year, and everyone is expecting that there will be another reduction in the interest rate. So we are always making adjustments. So again, but it's safe to say that if you are in the market of buying a car, you don't have to look too far. The United States Senate Federal Credit Union makes it easy for you. We have low fixed rates, whether it's a new or used. or terms. They go up to 7 years. We do have pre-approval for those that want to go shopping, but you're not sure what type of vehicle you want to get just yet. And you don't want to go into a dealer and they start running your credit left and right, and all of a sudden, you are still shopping for a car, but your credit has been impacted multiple times. And when I say multiple times, believe me, when you go to a dealer, they will run your credit and send your credit to many financial institutions just so that they can offer you the best rate. But before you do that, again, give us a call. Let us know. We will be more than happy to look and see if we can give you a pre-approval. We will give you the interest rate that you will qualify for, and with that particular letter, you can go into any place and tell them, I don't need financing. I already have it set. I just need to test drive or shop around until you find a car that you really want. Then we will go ahead and finish the application process and get this one. Most places, the most they will finance a car for you will be 100%. With us, we can go up to 110%. So for those that haven't bought a car lately, you know that if you do go into a dealership, the price of the car is one thing, but by the time they start adding everything to it, that amount becomes insane. And so some of those places will require you to do a down payment because they cannot finance more than 100%. With us, we can go in and stretch it as far as 110%, including refinance. So that means that if you got a car loan and your interest rate is a little high and you might be underwater, we still got you, because again, that 110% financing applies for refinances as well. And get this, we offer a relationship discount by simply having online banking and setting up automatic payments. If you do that, you get 50 basis points. That's half a point of interest of a discount that you get by simply having automatic payments and using online banking. We also have other tools when it comes to car buying. TrueCar is one of the partners that we have here. You can go there and they can help you find the car of your dreams. We also offer Gap Plus. This is another great service, additional option that I would recommend, especially if you buy a new car and you are not putting anything as a down payment. Gap Plus, it is definitely the way to go. And or Gap Plus, and Kim or Jernica, keep me honest on this one, but I believe we are about $4.99, if I'm not mistaken, on the price for Gap. Most dealers, if you want to purchase Gap with most of the dealers, that fee does not go below 1,000. So that's almost a little bit over that 50% discount by simply having Gap. And again, if you're getting a used car, I'm sorry, and then you want to make sure that your car is protected, because we all know when you get into a new car, sometimes it can be a little bit of a gamble. But if you want to have the peace of mind, we also offer extended warranty coverage that you can add into that loan so that it can cover you if you have any major breakdowns into, for your new car. So again, a lot of great a lot of great options that you can add whenever you are in the market for a new car. Moving on, I just stated that the Feds are going to be meeting here very soon, and there will be a chance. Well, just about everyone is predicting that the Feds will cut the rates. And if so, I know everyone has been asking us this question. The mortgage rates recently have been insane. We hadn't seen this type of rates in a very long time. As a matter of fact, mortgage rates got to a point that it was over 7%. Right now, I can tell you that those are no longer the same rates. The rates have been going down on mortgages. And if that is you, if you have been holding out and you didn't want to purchase because the rates were too insane and your purchase power all of a sudden shrank, then give us a call. We have two amazing senior loan officers at the credit union, Kim Todd and Jeremy Hill, who can assist you with putting you into the best mortgage product that we have available, whether it's your conventional FHA, or if you serve this great country and you are a veteran, we also can put you into a VA loan. Or if you bought a house during this insane time where the rates went high and all of a sudden the rates have dropped and you want to explore a refinance, we're here for you. We have every type of product that you can think of when it comes to home loans, including home equity products. So if you want to get a home equity loan or home equity line, we are here for you. And I will tell you this, and this is something that you'll be surprised, but we have one of the lowest processing fees in the market that you can think of. And I know that for some that might not be a big thing, but trust me, when you start paying and when you start getting into the thousands, into when it comes to for just simple plus processing fees, all of that money gets added into your principal. And we know one thing for sure. A mortgage loan is going to be one of the biggest purchases that you will ever make in your life, because most of them will most everyone will choose the 30-year option. And if you paid an additional $2,000, and I'm just giving you an example, but if you add $2,000 into a 30-year loan, that $2,000 will become very expensive. So again, just wanted to give you that heads up, that if you explore a home lending product with us, you're guaranteed that you'll be paying the lowest processing fees in the market. And do we have any students that recently joined? And if it's so, if you have any loans out there, or you're thinking about going and continuing your education, or if you have high school students and you're not too sure how you're going to pay for their student for their classes in college, then again, we have you covered here. We offer student lending. It's private. We can get you approved and right away. There is no origination fees or prepayment penalties. The process itself, like I stated, it's online. It's a very easy and instant credit decision, and we always have a 24/7 call center that is available to help you and assist you during the loan process. And again, as I stated, if you want to refinance because you are in a loan right now that is pretty much charging you a lot in fees, or the interest rate is too high, give us a call. We might be able to help you refinance and lower those payments for you. And again, it just goes to show you that we are a one-stop shop. Whether you're looking for your most basic savings accounts, or you need some type of lending products, whether it's personal, mortgages, student loans, you name it, we have you covered. And even for those that have businesses, we offer a member business service here at the credit union as well too. And we can also look into see if we can provide you and assist you with any business loans as well too. So I've totally forgot to mention that, but again, wanted to highlight that so that you know that we have you covered here at the United States Senate Federal Credit Union. All right. And again, this is the section that I was talking about, the business services that we offer. Again, if you are a business owner, or if you're thinking about starting a business, and you need a financial institution to partner with you, we're here for you. We have all the business loans, vehicle and equipment, lines of credits, again, the business credit cards, everything that you will need in the personal capacity. We also have that for a business as well too. So again, including merchant services, you name it, we have you covered here at the United States Senate Federal Credit Union. And moving on, this is for those that open a checking account and then you are debating whether or not you want to set up your direct deposit with us. Well, let me tell you, if this is not an incentive to do so, I don't know what is. With us, if you set up direct deposit, you can get paid up to 3 days early before everyone else. The way how this works is that your company or the federal agency that you work with will send us a notification that the deposit is to be expected on your behalf. And the moment we receive that, that's the moment that we go ahead and make that direct deposit available into your account. And that's how we're able to give you access to your funds up to 3 days before everyone gets paid. So again, an amazing token here that you can take advantage. I know for me myself, I normally get my check about 2 days before everyone else, and I am not complaining about that, especially during this time of the year, during the holiday season. So definitely a great tool that we have available for you to be able to have access to your direct deposit up to 3 days in advance. Something else here that you definitely want to look into it, and that is the fact that the credit union participates in the Love My Credit Union Rewards program. And again, by being a USSFCU member, you have access to exclusive deals for major brands, including Simply Safe, True Stage, TurboTax, and more. So please, please, please explore, see everything that you might be missing out on, and if so, start taking advantage of everything that we have available here for you now that you are a member. Also, it's safe to say that we offer a free service that is provided to all of our members here that have access to the Experian credit and your FICO score through this platform without having any impact to your credit. You can look and see all your credit score. You can also play with it. Let's say if you're planning on buying a car, and you plug in your current credit and add a car loan and see what kind of impact that will have on your credit, you can do so by using the simulator. Also, you will be able to see all your payment history, the amount that you owe, your credit length, amount of new credit, and a credit score history, all at no cost. Again, this is another amazing tool that we have available for all of our members here at the United States Senate Federal Credit Union. Moving on, if you ever need a consultation with a financial advisor and then you are thinking who to choose, again, we have you covered here at the credit union. We have a partnership with Fellows Financial, and Michael Schimmel is our senior wealth advisor here for the credit union. Michael has an extensive experience, and his expertise is all about financial planning, investment advisory service, fair employment retirement planning. So for those with TSPs, and if you want to get an opinion and see how your TSP is doing, Michael will be more than happy to sit with you, schedule an appointment with him at no cost. This is everything that we offer here at the credit union for free to you. Also, state and legacy planning, that is a very important thing to take care of, especially if you're getting closer to retirement, and even if you're not. But having all of those things in order is always a great thing to do. Also, personal insurance, and if you're a business owner, he also does a small business planning as well for you. So give Michael a call. That's his contact information there, or you can book an appointment by simply going into the website at ussfcu.org/FAS for financial advisory services. All right, moving on with some of the additional partners that we offer here at the credit union that you qualify at no cost, completely free, and that is GreenPath. GreenPath is a nonprofit organization that provides certified financial counselors at no cost to you. They can talk to you about financial counseling, debt management, credit report review, housing services, student loan debt counseling, personalized action plans, and step-by-step support. Give them a call, 877-337-3399. Or again, you can go to our website, ussfcu.org/greenpath. And staying on the same topic, we want you to know that we provide a lot of financial resources available here at the credit union, but we have grown so much lately that we made it, and we recently partnered with our own foundation. The United States Senate Federal Credit Union is proud to announce that we have recently established a foundation that would allow us to continue to provide everything that we offer to our members, but now it's open to everyone, whether it's guided financial tools, educational courses and insight, and planning calculators. We offer a lot of different presentations that we can go out and talk to different institutions, schools, churches, you name it. We're now able to do all of that. I will encourage you to visit our website, USSFCU Foundation .org, I'm sorry, and then you can find a lot more and get more information about the foundation. And also, we offer a lot of tools for students as well too that you can take advantage. So this is definitely a great tool that we have available now, a great partner, I'm sorry, that we have available now in the form of a foundation. And before I start wrapping up my presentation, as Tim stated at the beginning of this presentation, our CEO, he told you all that we just celebrated our 90th birthday in October. As a result, we are still in celebration mode, and we since October we kicked off a 90 days of celebration. What does that mean to you? That means that if you refer anyone right now, any family members, you will get $90 for referring them, and they will also get $90 for becoming a member. We also have the 90 for 90 challenge when it comes to your credit cards. If you make 90 purchase with your Smart Reward Rate Visa, you will earn a $90 Amazon gift card. And also for those that are thinking about getting a loan, we have 90 days, no payments. So you will get to enjoy 90 days with no payments and no collateral required on your personal home improvement loans. So this is part of the home lending program that we have available right now. So if you want to learn more about our promotions, I encourage you to go to USSFCU.org/promos. And with that being said, I just want to take this opportunity to thank you for becoming a member, giving us an opportunity. And again, as Tim stated, our goal here is to improve your financial goals, assist you in every step of the way, regardless of where you are in life. Whether you are just off getting out of college and you're starting your professional life, or if you're already many years into it, or if you're in already retirement can be almost, you can almost smell retirement. Regardless of where you are, we're here for you. And speaking of retirement, something I totally forgot, and I'm going to mention it now. But if you are thinking about retirement, I know that retirement process can take a couple of months. And so once you retire, there might be a few months that go by without you receiving any payments for your pension or your TSP. And if you're worried about that, guess what? The United States Senate Federal Credit Union has a bridge loan available to anyone that is going through that retirement process. So again, give us a call. We're here for you. There's a reason why we were established back in 1935, and we still continue to serve the same mission of people helping people. My name is Milton, and I'm your Membership Development Officer here at the Credit Union. And thank you all again for this opportunity. And I'm going to hand it back and see if you have any questions there that we may be able to answer for you. Kim or Jarnika?
I do not see any questions in the chat.
Milton, thank you so much. That was excellent. We are so thankful that you joined us today. This, I believe, is being recorded, and we're going to put it out there on YouTube. It will be on our website. So if you have any family, colleagues, neighbors, friends that you believe would benefit from our credit union, our products and services, and keep in mind, we are not for profits. So we put those profits back into your pockets with lower fees, higher savings rates. It's a win-win. It really, truly is. So if they want to watch the webinar before they make that decision, they can do so. And don't forget, $90 for you and $90 for them. So we are very excited to be celebrating 90 years. It just verifies that we are a sound credit union and one that you can trust to put your money into. Great job, Milton.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Great
Kim.
job.
And, And before I let everyone go, because I know I will probably see the consequences later on, I did wanted to remind everyone that we have a webinar coming up at 3. Carrie, you want to tell them what's that webinar that we got going on today at 3 p.m.? What is that about? I heard something about crypto, but I'm not too sure.
Thanks, Milton. So what Milton kind of alluded to it earlier. We do a lot of financial education. Every Wednesday, we host weekly Wednesday webinars. They're typically at 6 p.m. Eastern time, but occasionally when we have very special guests or certain topics, we switch them to 3 Eastern, and that's what we're doing today. And we have our partner advisor from Fellows coming in to talk and educate about crypto. It's kind of one of those topics that you hear about, but you could really use some trusted explanation on. So that's what we're covering in just 1 hour. So if you guys would like to join us, we would love to have you. I threw the registration link in the chat, and that is it. Thank you, Milton.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Jernika, anything that you want to add?
No, just thank you guys for joining us and welcome to the family. This is an amazing credit union, and we hope to see you guys on the call this evening also.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much again for your time. And again, welcome to the Credit Union family. We're so happy you joined us. You'll have an amazing rest of your day now.